All right, the one topic that's been asked the most since I've been looking at my inbox, Canelo versus Terence Bud Crawford. All right, somebody asked me a question. I'm going to start with this one right here. He basically said in a nutshell, like, hey, man, I'm team Crawford all the way. I think he got the better skills. But I want to know if you think Crawford can hurt Canelo / get his respect. That's a good question. It is. And I'm going to tell you what I think. And when I'm finna tell you, it's not even based off even the fight science of these two. You know what I'm saying? It's not. 100% he can hurt him. Is it going to be visible to your eye liking? Probably not, because Canelo is pretty tough. You know what I'm saying? But I think what you really try to ask is, can he get his respect to where, you know, he respects Crawford and just don't try to walk him down and stuff like that? 110%. 110%. Trust and believe me when I tell you. If Canelo think that he gonna get in there and try to walk Crawford down or something like that, trust me, Crawford is waiting for the opportunity to show him that he's just as strong as he is. Trust me on that one.
But a lot of people don't know Terence Crawford does have a background in wrestling, and that makes him very strong and tenacious. That's what wrestlers are known for. They can bully you in there. They can shuck you off. And there was a real strength differential last night, and it was apparent. Errol was kind of getting pushed around. He was getting walked down, and I think a lot of that has to do with just the pure strength, tenacity, and grit that comes with being a wrestler as well as a boxer. And you see athletes that have training in certain sports. It's not the sport that they do to make a living, but it's something that certainly adds to that. And I think his grappling background does play a factor in how good he actually is in the ring.
Trust me on that one. So yeah, he's going to get his respect. Meaning, can he get enough respect not to get walked down and keep Canelo off of him and stuff like that? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Because like I said, Crawford will jump at the opportunity to show him that he is just as strong, or if not stronger, than Canelo. He wants y'all to see that. See, this is what y'all don't understand about Crawford, and that's why I say I ain't based off no kind of fight science. All these people thinking that Canelo gonna get in there and just wash him and all that other stuff. First of all, they don't believe that. They're gaslighting. They're concerned. Don't think that they're not. They are. They're gaslighting. But Terence Crawford has been terraformed in a place where he's been nothing but doubted. In all his life, he's been proving people wrong that has been doubting him. He's always been doubted. People always said what he couldn't do. Oh, he can't do that. Oh, he's not that good. Oh, he's not this. You seen what he just went through with Spence. All right. And you seen he demonstrated, right? Terence Crawford been doing that his whole life. That's why I say Canelo's fans will motivate Terence Crawford in the right way, the right kind of way that I like. See, because I know that glitch that he has. I know all about it. You know what I'm saying? You go in there and try to tell him what you think he's not and all that other stuff. And like, all right. People like him like to show and prove. They love to see you eat crow later. Yeah, talk all that shit. Keep talking. Just watch. He's that kind of guy. Meaning he's used to performing while being doubted. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all ever watch this dude's story? He's been doubted his whole life. He finally get his chance at the belt and all stuff. And what does his mom tell him? You gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? He tried to become a champion and shit. And the first thing that somebody tell him from somebody that he loved is that he gonna lose. He's grown up being told you not gonna be shit. This is where that kind of guy comes from. He's been hearing this shit since fucking birth. So people doubting him and stuff like that, that's his backyard. So keep doubting him, keep thinking that. And you know what? And keep being worried for him. Crawford loves that kind of thing because he's truly a fighter's fighter. Not just a fighter because you know how to fight physically. Fighting is up in your mind. Fighting is up in your mind. Some people are just fighters. Beyond just physically what you can do. Some people are just fighters. Fight is just a mentality. You know what I'm saying? He's a fighter's fighter. He fights. Sometimes with his heart on his sleeve. Sometimes he fight with his brain. But he fights all the way around. You want to fight Terence Bud Crawford, you keep on talking shit, then Bud gonna show up. He's a fighter's fighter. He fights and he fights, if you know what I'm saying. You hurt him, he gonna try to hurt your ass back. He's a fighter. You think you're just gonna go in there and do whatever you want? He gonna outthink you. He's a fighter. Like I said, he's all around, but I have no doubts. I have no doubts in this dude, bro. He's a superior athlete. If he wasn't a superior athlete, the fact that we even entertaining this fight, having him come up all these weight classes, just goes to show if it was anybody else, we would laugh them out the building. We would laugh Canelo out of the fucking building. It's only because he's such a superior athlete that we're even entertaining this, as this could be something competitive. That's the only reason why, because he's such a superior athlete that we'll take a guy coming up this much weight and still believe it's going to be competitive because he is such a superior athlete. That's how superior he is. Because for the most part, anybody else doing this, we'd be like, oh, just a payday here. So what round you finna lay down in? You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. But if he wasn't a superior athlete, you couldn't even take this fight serious. That's the crazy thing about Crawford. But they can keep thinking, oh, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We gonna blow him out. You know what I'm saying? He gonna sit there. When has anybody done that to Crawford? You know what I'm saying? But just based off Canelo's flat feet and bum leg alone, they should be highly concerned. And that's one of the only reasons why he do that walk down thing. Canelo can't move like that, man. Canelo cannot move like that. And as far as skill for skill, nobody questions that Terence Crawford is better, because truthfully, Canelo Alvarez, truthfully, is a mediocre fighter. Truthfully, he's a mediocre fighter. Canelo's never been some spectacular. He's never been that. Canelo's just a dude that worked really hard. That's one thing that I'll give him. He works really hard to be as good as he is now. He trains really hard for that. But at best, Canelo is an average fighter, man. For the most part. You know, I know some people go, oh my God, this is that. But trust me, what I tell you is true. Trust me, what I tell you is true. But as far as Terence Crawford go, can he hurt him and can he get his respect? Yes and yes. You know what I'm saying? At first, I was a little bit concerned about the weight and stuff like that. But once you know people like that, you know that they can handle that. And people like him live for that type of shit. They live for that type of challenge. They live for that type of doubt for you to cast on them, just so they can prove your ass wrong. Like I said, the man been doing it his whole damn life. You know what I'm saying? So when these two fight, I don't expect nothing different. I have no doubts in anything that Terence Crawford can do. None. If anything, I always ask, I wanted to see the limits of his ability. This will bring me closer to seeing that. You know? So I'm excited for it. Tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, I'm out.